Erev Shabbat Shalom, Parshat Vayetze. Jacob leaves his parents' home and flees from his brother, flees to his uncle's home, to Lavan, the Arami, the swindler. And there he finds two lovely daughters, and he's in love with the younger daughter. And Lavan, in a series of tricks, has him marry the older daughter first, Leah, even as he loves Rachel. And in that relationship, in that triangle, in that love triangle, Jacob and Leah bring forth children, and eventually Rachel too is blessed with children. But Leah's first children are difficult. Her first son, Reuven, see, I have a son. And then Shimon, and then Levi, now my husband will love me. And then finally the fourth son, Yehudah. Hapam odet Hashem. Now I will finally at last thank God. And in fact, the Jewish people, though next week Jacob's name is changed from Jacob to Israel, and we are called the people of Israel, for 2,000 years in the diaspora, we were called Yehudim, the people of Yehudah. And in fact, Rabbi Shimon bar Yoḥai, one of the great sages who lives in the generation where he witnesses the murder of his teacher Rabbi Akiva, and he flees from the Romans. He has great difficulty. He comes with an important teaching of gratitude. He says, Rabbi Shimon bar Yoḥai says, Miyom shebara Kadosh Baruch Hu et olamo. From the day that God created his world, lo haya adam, there was no person shehoda Kadosh Baruch Hu ad sheba Leah v'hodata shneamar hapam odet Hashem. There was no one who expressed gratitude to God until at long last Leah does, and with the expression, hapam, this time I'll be grateful to God. And obviously that's very strange. Who can imagine, 2,000 years of biblical history, no one ever appreciated God until then. And in fact, the same area of Talmud records that from Adam and Eve, the very first human in the biblical history, is credited with writing the psalm for Shabbat, Mizmor Shiri L'Yom HaShabbat, Tov L'Hodot LaHashem. It is good to appreciate L'Hodot. How can you say Yehudah is the first one? So one suggestion is that Yehudah is the first one to be able to praise and appreciate God, even in a place of disappointment, even in a place where the goals and the dreams that you had were not fulfilled, and you maybe realized after the fourth child they might never be fulfilled, and to still have gratitude and appreciation. All too often we defer our appreciation until we think we've accomplished everything. Leah is our teacher of saying, Hapam odet Hashem, I am grateful at each and every stage. I am grateful even when I am disappointed. I am grateful even when my dreams and my hopes haven't been actualized. I bless you, and I ask that you bless me, that in our lives may we have great dreams. May we have, as the opening of this Parsha, a ladder reaching up to the heavens. But know that on that ladder, we're not always set to achieve every state. And sometimes we need to appreciate God and appreciate the goodness in our lives, even in places of disappointment. Shabbat Shalom. B'sorot tovot.